Good morning, YouTube. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever the hell you are. Doesn't matter. It's been a while since I've done my gold farming run on Ilmolis. It was also on the beta patch. Now that the patch is live, let's do it again. Oh, this is a great start, isn't it? Yeah. Let's restart. Because I mean, Duplicator is great, and I want it, but I need a weapon. I need something of a weapon to make this work. Also, not this one. Let's restart again. I figured I could make that work, but no, I can't. If you're on Banish... Oh, yeah, now it works. For some reason, I couldn't skip. Or move up to skip. So, the start in this run is the most important. Though I guess I could have gone for cross. But ideally, you want to get Rune Tracer. Or Song of Mana. And now we got both. I don't want any of those. I will take Empty Tome. I don't even know if I want Duplicator. Let's see, what do I need? Absolutely need Tome, a Mask, Wings, and a Tracked Orb. Then I also need the Tiragisu. So that only leaves one slot. So I don't think we can fit the Duplicator in there. What do I want for that last slot? Well, either way, it's not the Duplicator. We want both the Clock Lancet and the Laurel, obviously. Let's see... Oh yeah, Crown. Also need Crown. That was the last one, so Duplicator is a no-go. Regardless. More Tome. And this thing is blasting now, isn't it? More Tome. We don't care about Skull. It's actually counterintuitive. We don't want Skull. That's a really fast, high-level Empty Tome, by the way. Also don't care about Santa Water. We need Clock Lancer and 2 guns. Which means we need the 2 guns. And then we get Clock Lancer. Let's grab Pentagram. I have to max it eventually anyway, so it doesn't matter in that sense, but kind of want to do it later. Again, Pentagram. Could have gone for XP up, actually. Luckily, it's only XP on screen. Let's get more XP up so we level faster, and by leveling faster, we get better results at the end game. So yeah, what you want to try to do is to get a Song of Mana start, or Rune Tracer, both work. Song of Mana is a bit better though. If you don't get that, you can probably start over. So like I said, we need both guns. Let's grab that. That's going to be a lot of levels. Also, unfortunately, we don't have room for spinach. I would actually like to get spinach. This is going to be a whole lot of pentagrams at the same time, isn't it? Can't get bone, unfortunately. I would have taken it, but there was a whole lot of shit blowing up at the same time. It all worked miraculously. Got a bunch of levels because we have been running for a bit. Want to max Song of Mana as soon as possible. If at all possible. Because it's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Actually, the pickup radius is more important right now. Actually, I may have messed up. I may not even want pickup radius. Let me think. Tiragisu, and what else do we want? Oh yeah, mask. Actually, I messed up. I don't need a tracked orb at all. Sorry about that. Such a damn shame. Let's just restart until we get Song of Mana. This is the minor issue with doing this run. And by minor, I mean pretty major. Let's get Rune Tracer. It's got a gun. I also want wings, but I also want the guns. Also want Empty Tome. I have to have Empty Tome. Obviously. Now don't worry about taking a bit of damage here and there. Oh man. Wait, actually, let's get Tiragisu. I could have probably taken spinach. I will take spinach instead of a tracked orb. And why is that? Simply because Christine has negative might, and I want to see if having spinach helps. And Pentagram absorbs all experience on the map if it's evolved, so it doesn't matter. That was really nice. Really lucky too. So let's add in spinach. Now, a tracked orb is very nice for the early levels, admittedly, but I'm banking on the fact that we'll find a good attract orb somewhere along the way, right? At some point, we would have to find one, right? I would like some Song of Mana level so I can one-shot these trees again. I just need to get it to rank 4. I also need crown though. Man, not having orb it is sort of annoying. I will admit that. Holy. But it is what it is. I want to make. I just want to see if I can make it work. I may not be able to. I don't know. Just a slight variation in the run compared to what I did last time. These levels are not ideal. I need more Song of Mana. Well, there's the first Attract Orb. Song of Mana, very big deal. Because now it one-shots the trees again because of the base damage increase. Okay, Spinach. Song of Mana. Gun. XP up. Pentagram. Tome. Pentagram. 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 Now that one's maxed. Gun. Could have probably gone Tome there, but it is what it is. But yeah, just getting that 10% base damage up is a really big deal. Now, because I didn't go Attract Orb, leveling at first is going to be a bit more annoying. Why do I have Spellbinder? Didn't mean to grab Spellbinder. Do I have room for Spellbinder? I still need the mask and the wings. I didn't mean to grab Spellbinder. I was sure I didn't. I may edit some of this out. Because, man, this is rough. This is a rough start. Great. That's something, at least. Let's see... Kirankisu. We do need that, so... I'm going to try to move a bit more vertically so I don't get hit so much. Because it is an achievement in and of itself to be able to die on this map. This is just getting really, really annoying. Like, Rune Tracer can work, absolutely, but, what I really want is Song of Mana. Now, getting Fire Breath does help a lot. Empty Tome. Song of Mana, please. I would like Song of Mana. Anyone? Let's see. Thank you. Finally. Don't care about leveling the mask. We do want the gun. More damage. That health is great. Great find. Also, I fucked up again. I don't have room for a cross. It's either cross or room tracer. It's not both. I swear. I can play this game. Let's go Laurel. Go gun. Empty tome. More Song of Mana. That has a bigger area and I take less damage. Pentagram. Because why the hell not? I'm probably gonna edit out quite a bit here. Because, man, that was a lot of fuck-ups. But just getting this run set up right is already a pain in the ass. But, you know, it is what it is. So now that I finally have this thing back in my head again, and we get this underway, how's everybody doing today, huh? Everybody doing okay? I had a gym day. Again, I had push day. Results weren't quite what I wanted them to be, because I've weakened a little bit, so I couldn't quite lift what I thought I could anymore, which is really annoying if you've ever been a gym goer. Like, regressing is the worst feeling, so you never want to regress, but sometimes it's inevitable because life gets in the way or whatever, or you get sick, or you know, shit happens and you end up regressing. So yeah, anyway, I guess I should talk a bit about my interests, right? Just to get people hooked while we get this underway. I am a massive nerd. I am a massive weeb as well. Not as in the ooh kind, but I just really enjoy anime. I hate the woke shit in Western TV nowadays, and I just really enjoy watching anime and other Eastern stuff. I also watch a lot of Korean shows lately, because they actually do produce good quality content that doesn't worry about woke crap. So, I've actually watched a bunch of Korean shows over the last little bit of time. That's a really big deal. Including All of Us Are Dead, which was actually a really good zombie show. Never thought I'd say that, but... And also, I'm working on Bulgasol the Immortal Curse now, which is interesting, but the episodes are really, really long, so it's really hard to get into. And I've also watched Sweet Home, Hellbound. Like, there's a bunch of really good shows, and especially horror is really good in Korean. In Korea. I mean, obviously I watch with original audio and subs because I'm a weeb. I'm more of the first heard kind of bias, so I actually watch and play Dragon Ball Z in English, because I actually don't like the Japanese much for it. which is probably gonna upset a few people, but whatever. And then in terms of movies, I'm really big on the MCU. Though they have been suffering a bit from the woke shit recently, so the recent movies haven't been too great, with the exception of Spider-Man. That one was fucking fantastic. And in terms of games, I really like JRPGs. My favorite genre of games is probably RPG, and my favorite subgenre of RPG is probably JRPG. Part of that is because of FF7, which is my favorite game of all time. No, I'm not saying best game of all time because I'm not that delusional, but it is my favorite game. It is nostalgia 101. It is what got me into RPGs in the first place, and to me that is a really big deal. And yeah, the best series of games and the best overall game series of RPGs is probably the Trails of Legend of Heroes series. Legend of Heroes Trails of series, whatever. That one. It's like 9 games with the 10th coming in 2023. It's already out in Japan. And then the 11th is coming out soon as well, and it's just a massive world and interconnected characters and story and continent and lore, and it's just fucking amazing. The reason why I do roguelikes though on YouTube is because of immersion. I can't immerse myself in a story properly if I'm recording. Like, I want to take all my time to read everything. I want to take my time to enjoy all the stuff there is to enjoy. Like, for the gameplay I could do it, but I play RPGs mostly for story. Though some also have really good gameplay, but I mean, I can enjoy a turn-based RPG as much as an action one, depending on what the goal of the game is. Having said that, like, the Trails of series is all turn-based. So, you know, if you're not into turn-based, that's a really hard sell. But if you are, which I am, it's easily one of the best games you'll ever play. But then again, all of the games from that company, Nihon Falcom, something like that, are absolutely amazing. Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus is another one. It's on Steam. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's get Wings maxed ASAP. I actually want to make sure that the only weapon that can evolve at the 9-minute mark is Pentagram. I don't want to evolve the guns first. Which happened last time, and it's not ideal. But yeah, I really love those games. I also really like roguelikes. That's why I made this channel in the first place. I really enjoy roguelikes, but it's not for the story. Like, roguelikes obviously for the gameplay. I don't enjoy permadeath in games, and having a game that gives you a constant sense of progression, even if you die, like something happens, is always really fun to me. But take that away and make it permadeath, and I suddenly stop enjoying it. Almost altogether. I can never play something like Diablo on hardcore because I would break my keyboard in half if I died. Or I would quit playing the game and never play again. You know, it's just not my type of thing. Losing progress is one of the worst things that can happen to me, like, mentally. So, because of that, I try to stay away from stuff like that. Also don't play like, uber difficult games for the sake of them being uber difficult. Mostly because I just don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy inflated challenge that feels cheap. I want challenge to be because of my skill or lack thereof. So, I'm not much of a Soulsborne type of guy either. Purely because of that. Not saying the games are bad, it's just I'm pretty sure I would snap my controller in half if I play those games. So I just stay away from them. Just preservation of my hardware, really. This wiggle is getting really annoying. Let's grab that. We don't have to go out of our way for a clock, it doesn't do anything. I will grab an attract orb if I see one, but... And when we evolve the guns, we have to get a clock lance out. Oh, pentagram is maxed, right? Yeah, pentagram is maxed. Let's grab that real quick. I just wanted to make sure the pentagram didn't blow it up or something. Because you never know with that blasted thing. Pentagram may have just blown up the red crystal. I don't know. But until we get the evolved pentagram... Oh, wait. It's 9.5 minutes already. I totally missed that chest, didn't I? Luckily we have wings, and it's not like we're wasting time. Doesn't matter whether we go left or right. Probably have to run for another half a minute, though, but, There. Now, ideally, we get both guns to 8 in a minute. I don't know if we'll be able to, but at least we can stop worrying about pentagram blowing everything up. Also, I should start wiggling again, but it's... I don't like the wiggle. It's annoying to do. It's really annoying to do. I did that because, yeah, I want the experience. I don't know, I feel like I've blown up a couple of red gems, though. I feel like I should have gotten much more experience from some of the attract orbs. We're already almost at the 11-minute mark. And no level in sight. Pretty sure in my last run I was like level 114 or something. By the end of it. This feels way worse. I think I finally grabbed the red gem. Yeah. There was so many more levels. Holy. I was wondering where the hell it was, but oh, I'm like, wait, did I forget to grab something? No, I didn't. I still have to evolve the guns. And somehow I ran way past the chest again. So now we have spinach, as well as the guns, and I wonder if that makes it any better at the 21-minute mark. I honestly don't know. Okay, we re-roll. And we skip, because we need Clock Lancer. We skip. If we don't get Clock Lancer, I have to reset, and I don't want to reset. So please, game, don't do this to me. Don't make me reset again. I can still do a banish. In hopes of getting what I want in the next one, but if I have to reset now, oh man, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Maybe next time I should make sure that I have Clock Lancer and Laurel, and then go with the Rune Tracer, or whatever. Oh, thank fuck. Yeah. If you have Song of Mana, don't worry about getting Rune Tracer. Instead, get Clock Lancer. Holy crap. That is way too close for comfort. We do want the chest since this is a gold farmer. Maybe I should have gone duplicator actually, instead of spinach, to get more of the beams. I don't know what's better, to be honest. I may have to do another try at this at some point. But not for a while, because I don't need the gold. This is just an informative video for people who do need the gold. I believe in the last minute you also start getting coins here. I also believe that the coins that spawn here don't require attract orbs, which is why I ditched that. Because as soon as you destroy the pots, the coins just fly to you. And now the wiggle is actually important. Wait, maybe I can... Never mind. Analog stick it is. Like, if you want to maximize kills, at least, you have to wiggle. So yeah, make sure minute 14 you're ready for more coins. And then minute 21 after that. I mean, obviously you're also going to be running around after 15 minutes to get as many coins as possible, but that's not densely packed, so it doesn't matter as much. I still can barely see Clock Lancer though. That's the biggest issue I have. I almost can't see Clock Lancer. Like, now I know where it is. It's actually behind me. I moved too fast. That's why I could never find it. Yeah, this is already going really nicely in terms of coins. Of course, the mother load is at the 21-minute mark, which we have to get. So yeah, start Song of Mana, most important. Get Laurel and Clock Lancer before the last item slot. Just ditch Rune Tracer at first. If you have Song of Mana, you don't need Rune Tracer. And then I still have to test Duplicator versus Spinach. I don't know which is better, more beams or more damage. Because Christine's negative might. Hell, and you may even want to go Garlic instead of Rune Tracer, just to have them frozen longer. I will test that another time. I will test Garlic instead of Rune Tracer. And Duplicator instead of Spinach. Will you freeze? Thank you. Keep in mind that it would only be for the beams Duplicator. It doesn't do anything for Song of Mana, so keep that in mind. There's not a lot left around, but we're already at 12,000 coins. Which is nice. It's actually really nice. Now, I don't know what we can get in the final last stretch. But, I think last time I got to 28,000, so I'm hoping I get something similar to that. Last time I did get a slightly higher level, though. Yeah, I don't know how much the Rune Tracers help at this point. Because I also don't have anything that makes the Rune Tracers good. Like, Bracer, Candelabrador, or Spellbinder. So I think Garlic may be more useful to keep the Reaper slot frozen longer. Oof, I dropped my barrier there. Also, don't forget that you can sort of slow the Reapers with the Firagi, but if they're on top of you, you can't, because the Reapers are faster than you. But in the Firagi, for some reason, they slow. So if you keep them in there, they will have a harder time reaching you. And then you can just wait for Clark Lancet to hit them, sort of. It is a bit tricky. And if, in case you're not noticing, Pentagram actually does no damage to Reapers. So if you ever do a Reaper kill, don't bother bringing Pentagram. You're only gonna hurt yourself. Oh, I died. Damn it. I didn't want to die before the wave of pots, but it is what it is. Sometimes you can't really do anything about it. Oh, that was some spectacularly bad luck. Holy crap. I only have one revive left. Freeze him! Thank you. So, here's the hoping to actually get to the 21-minute mark. Last time I did without deaths. Come on. Thank you. Freeze. I'm seeing records of people surviving till like over an hour or some shit. Yeah, not me. First of all, that's not interesting at all to me. Second, no. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to try it. It's boring. Come on. Freeze! Thank you. Motherfucker. I have no revives left now. I don't want to reshoot this entire thing. Come on. Freeze. Freeze! Like, they get on me so quick. So I didn't even make it to the 21-minute mark. Motherfucker. Okay, so, editor's note. Going Garlic instead of Rune Tracer makes surviving the Reapers infinitely easier, and adding Spellbinder is mandatory as well, because it keeps them frozen for so much longer. So don't go Duplicator, don't go Spinach, go Spellbinder. And go Garlic instead of Rune Tracer. Now it's time for the Wiggle to get as many pot kills as possible. And hopefully be able to outrun the Reapers while freezing them as they approach me from behind, or wherever they come from. And it's time to get as much gold as possible. For the minute that we're here. Like I haven't even had to veer off course yet. Like I can just run in one direction and it's absolutely fine. I'm just gonna walk back, see if I missed anything. I think it's just the occasional lantern at this point, right? So I'm just gonna try to stand here and die, which is gonna be really hard to do as well. So yeah, that took a few tries. I edited some stuff out, but I had a run where I went Duplicator, and I didn't get Laurel. And then I had a run, just fail miserably. At another stage because I think I didn't get, well, either way, it took a couple of retries, but just know that Spellbinder is mandatory if you want to survive. Easier against the Reapers, and going Garlic instead of Rune Tracer also really helps. Though you can still go Rune Tracer. Like, Garlic isn't mandatory, and Rune Tracer does help more with pot kills than Garlic does, but I don't think you need it, as I'm pretty sure we'll see by the end of it. Oh, did I miss something? I thought Revives gave bonus coins. Huh. Maybe not anymore. Well, regardless, I should be on my last life now. Imagine that I imagine that I could probably stay alive a lot longer if I actually moved. But I've been sitting here recording for a while, so yeah. I want to get this done and edit this and get it going. So we got 26,000, a few, I think like 2,000 less than what I did on the beta test patch version, but it's still great. Still probably the most you can get in a single run. I still think running the Ancient Library is more fun, but if you want to get as much gold as soon as possible, then do this run. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Have a great day.